goes. I didn't pick last time. I'll pick obviously just because I think that they've got the teamwork. They've played in a lot of tournaments, and they've done this a lot, and they've put some pretty sick combos together. As you see with the tag working its magic in my mind. And he starts with the rollouts.
And he's going to make it back, though, easily.
He will.
I don't think he needed to save him there.
Bad situation. Because he decided to come down there. You see them immediately focusing on a 2v1 on Mew2King.
Yeah, and I think that's what you got to do. You hit Puff away, and you get a 2v1 on the other character.
One of Puff's immense downsides in teams is the amount of time she takes to come back from getting hit way out. It just gives 2v1 situations all the time.
Wow.
However,
and he went for that rest just in the middle of that fracas. And why wouldn't you?
That's the upside.
Okay, now what's going to happen?
Now you got to cover a Zelda. Oh, with a beautiful rest. Not going to kill him.
Ooh, and that Zelda.
He's just going to play Zelda for a little bit, huh?
No, he's going to. There we go. Yeah.
That was a little disappointing, actually. And
okay. Zelda's underrated in teams, if you ask me.
I agree. All right, so Falcon turning into a liability at this point, getting edge guarded fairly easily.
And Hungrybox making his MO known. He wants those up tilts. He wants those rests.
And he's hanging out. He's not afraid to hang out right in the middle of them to do it. That was a beautiful neutral
rest. Neutral air rest?
Neutral air to rest. That was just auto cancel on the ground, stand up into the rest. He is on fire with them right now. That is not going to work out for Falco either. So even while it looks like they're about ready to gain a stock, Hungrybox comes right in from behind, kicks out Falco, picks up the stock right back.
Yeah, and then Hungrybox ducks right there because you know that grab might be coming. And if Captain Falcon tries to grab right there, Puff's just going to duck it and it's going to be a rest. So that's just another annoying thing that you have to respect. Oh, and Hax, I mean, he let it rock there, and the unfortunate happened. But it's not over. Okay.
Oh! And the grab to save him. I think that was probably not intentional, but we'll give him credit for it anyway. If that was intentional, Hax, I apologize. That was beautiful. And they're just going to save the round.
Hax just going to wrap it up.
So what did we see there? Man, that was quick.
That was some rests. I mean, I think maybe Hax hasn't. I don't know. It's might have been a long time since he's played Hungrybox, but it just seemed like he wasn't aware of those tricks. And Hungrybox hit every single edge guard that he had the opportunity to. He
did. That was a 2-minute and 13 teams match. I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen one of those. We'll see if they can find a way to turn it around here.
I'm not sure about this stage, this counter pick. I think Captain Falcon and Falco both want, extra ledges to help him recover. I mean, it's just more recovery options for them. And beautiful back and forth right there. That's the difficult thing about Sheik. Is that you try to save your opponent from Sheik's combo, and you just get caught up in it yourself. This is some new technology, a relatively new technology. I mean, I've seen him do rollouts before, but not at this far into the bracket.
Yeah, and to do it as a tech chase is fairly unusual as well. But then it just Falco left and leaves himself open.
Yeah, and Hungrybox knew exactly when he was going to jump. Oh, and he manages to live that, but
that was
he just kept that DI the same way, and Hax was ready for it, and he just got that extra hit.
Hax is keeping him in it right
that knee might have been knee might have been coming anyway, but the DI in just extended it one hit longer. And that's an interesting way to get Puff back faster. Actually, you roll out back to the stage.
Yep.
Of course, if you hit somebody while you're off stage, you go into free fall.
A lot of people don't realize, and he's just letting Mew2King handle both of them right now and saying, I'll just come in and pick up the trash when you're done with it. See, this is the kind of situation where they're turning into chaos, but they're handling it better because they've played so much together.
Right.
They're not afraid to let it turn into a little bit of chaos. They can see where they're going to end up, and they can let each other handle their business, even in the midst of what ends up being a pretty crazy setup.
And I think, they haven't been able to punish Hungrybox on these rollouts so far. So, that might indicate that they're going to be, once Hungrybox starts rolling, they're going to be a little bit more worried than they ordinarily would, and they're going to, you know, those 2-on-1s that they ordinarily would have on Mew2King, you know, aren't going to be as fruitful as they might otherwise be.
Maybe they're just not afraid of Mew2King going 2-on-1, just trying to hold the line. I mean, against these two players, you wouldn't think that worked very well, but they've done that several times. Not been afraid to show that. Okay, this is actually a 4-stock 3 right now with Sheik heavily hurt. If they can get him or her off, okay, or back to even stock match.
Yeah, but I still think this is a huge advantage for the green team right now.
It is, especially as the damage starts to rack up again. They get 1 or 2 good edge yards here, and they'll be looking pretty good.
Oh! I thought that knee was just about to come out.
Hungrybox. Oh,
and that
stopped by the needles.
Yeah. Now this is possible because if they kill, I mean, 2-on-1s.
Are they gonna come back? He is gonna come back. Oh, and he kills his partner. So if they can kill Hacks quickly, then it's gonna end up with a 1-on-1 against PP. We'll see what happens here. He could actually try to rest PP quickly and then take a hit. Now it's getting more iffy. Now it probably can't do it.
Yeah, now he can't take that rest.
He's gonna slow play it very wisely.
I think that had to be great. He called him out on that and
tried to use the forward throw to cover his approach.
That was really smart. That was really smart.
That was a beautiful comeback. Yeah. And they were able to pull that off very quickly. I'm not sure if it was a good idea for Hungrybox to take the stock or not, but it would have been a difficult uphill battle either way.
And I say that was really smart by Hacks because, you know, he wanted to use that throw, that invincibility to that throw to escape Hacks' attack, but Hacks was ready for it.
Okay, to Dreamland, here we go. Tied at 1 apiece.
And, you know, I think the advantage here is less about the size of the stage than just about the room that they have. So I'm not actually worried, you know, given that Hacks and PP were able to win on FD, I'm not that worried about them on this stage because they've got room to run around. They've got a couple extra recovery options. So overall, I don't think that's a huge net benefit compared to what we normally think about, you know, Puff's advantage on Dreamland.
Right. They are going to survive longer, there's no question. Falco is going to die much faster than Jigglypuff and Sheik. So the question is, how well can Hacks tank some stocks for us?
Right.
If he can hold on to his stocks pretty well, I think that they have a good chance to pull it out regardless.
And you don't want to approach Mew2King down there. You're just going to get punished.
See, and again, we saw them go where they weren't afraid to have Hungrybox alone in a 2-on-1 while Mew2King just supports from a distance. It's an interesting strategy.
And PP puts on, oh my goodness.
That was a low percentage death. Oh, and Mew2King kills himself on the other side of the stage. A high percent won't hurt them too badly.
But he knows that Hacks is going to make it back.
Hungrybox trying to set up some platform work. Didn't quite pay off. Now he's going to try and edge out Hacks. Again, them saving him. PP saving his stock is huge, but it doesn't work out this time.
Yeah. And you know, I think Falco is really, I mean, a lot of people say Falco's bad at teams, but I think he's quite underrated because the lasers are so annoying to deal with. I mean, when you're trying to edge guard somebody and the Falco, you know, you think you've got the Falco all the way across the stage, that Falco is just going to laser and interrupt whatever you're trying to do. Ooh, that could have been a rest.
Oh, nice save by Mew2King to hold off the knee. Some nice teamwork here on the saves, and Mew2King's going to try and cover Hungrybox. He's fine.
And we've got a completely even match still.
Yep. Waiting for one team to break it open.
Oh, I thought Hungrybox might have gotten the tech chase there.
See, and this is where the survivability factor comes in. But
they're smart by not trying to go and attack Mew2King there. He knows how to play teams.
Yeah. I think that this is really impressive that Falcon and Falco are still alive here at these percentages.
Good trade, yeah.
They're definitely negating a lot of the advantages that you would expect.
Well, I think Falcon, you know, if Falcon doesn't get those gimps, or if he doesn't get gimped, he actually survives a really long time here.
Yeah.
You know,
especially
170 is not unheard of. PP wisely stays in his shield there.
They need quick rest grab here. So close.
I thought he was spacing that just to get that roll rest.
Yeah, that was close off top. Nice follow by PP to get way up there after him.
Oh, that should have been a rest.
And Hungrybox tries to follow with the rest on the tech, saved by his teammate.
And I think, there we go. I was waiting for them to start getting some more grabs.
That was an interesting setup, way to protect himself with his body. They're really controlling that ledge space.
See,
right
they
now.
needed to. They could have gotten that edge guard.
There seemed like there was some confusion there on how they decided to split that up.
Great.
But it's actually still fairly even. If they can kill the Falcon,
I think this is actually even. This is because basically the first one. Oh my God!
More. Hungrybox is gonna carry him away. This Hungrybox, he can't get back. He's out of jumps. So this is not looking good for Hungrybox and for Mew2King. Down to a 2v1 again. Not going to push that Falcon out for a long time yet. Far enough to really do much of it. Yeah, that was a beautiful up B.
Yeah.
Instant recover. Probably be easier to get the Falco out, but of course he's not going to approach him anywhere near the ledge.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
Well, that's one way to do it. Sacked by his teammate. It's getting exciting. This is a pretty good one. Very close every match.
I'm looking for Hacks and PP to just get a couple more. Look for those quick grab combos a little bit more often, because I think they're there.
I think that it's amazing how much the first round, those rests really made the match look like it was going to be, more in their favor than it ended up being in a lot of ways.
And I really think that it's just the size of the stage that's helped them out. So this isn't that, like I was saying, this isn't that great of a counter pick for them.
Yeah.
Oh, somehow that hits everybody.
Do you have an idea on what they should have picked instead? I
mean, I still think this is their best. This is probably their best stage, but it's not as much of a counter pick as you'd ordinarily think it might be.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting to see them go back to something a little smaller.
See, I think PP should have held him right there, because Hacks had a little bit of an opportunity for a grab combo.
A fan in there, and he misses the rest. So close, but he happened to be on the ground. If he wasn't in the air, it might have hit. But his bodies resist each other on the ground.
People think it's so easy, but in the heat of battle. In the heat of battle, you can be off by just those little pixels. And that looked like it could have been a rest, too.
Okay, could be a little bit of a confidence issue here with Hungrybox missing a couple of rests in a row. See if he can pull it back quickly.
And PP, unorthodox, not used to seeing him do kind of silly things, but that he just ran right into Hungrybox right off the invincibility. That was a great interruption by PP to get him from, because he didn't want Hacks to be off the stage.
A nice up B from Mew2King there, just kind of kick him out.
PP saving Hacks again. This could be something. Oh! That's too bad.
The wrong direction. So now we have it. With red team, a little bit of an advantage.
It's about a one-stock lead.
Yeah.
It's about a one-stock lead,
given
all these percentages.
Yeah. It depends if they can get the kill on the stage, which is going to be tricky.
That's what Falcon's job is.
Yep. Falco can chase both these characters around pretty heavily around the stage once they're up on the platform.
Just an air and back air gets Hacks.
Yep.
Now... and
almost
Hacks just following Hungrybox all over the stage with those combos. Oh, I thought he had an opportunity there, but he went with the laser instead of that down air. And
Mew2King is saved by Hungrybox. That was definitely a bad situation for him.
Hungrybox maybe getting a little too into the fray.
I don't know. I think he needs to get in there. He's got to find an opportunity for rest somewhere, I think, to pull this out.
But I mean, he's a couple of his stocks this game. He's eaten, those 50% combos, and once you eat those, brilliant read on that jump.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mew2King to finish him off.
And Hungrybox blocks the laser save. So that was well coordinated.
Now this is still anybody's game. I mean, yep.
Mew2King's going to stall the ledge, wait for them to come back, and now here we go. Relatively even match the rest of the way. Falco and the Sheik are the ones to watch. Which one can they kill first? Oh, or not.
Oh my gosh.
Now we have a very, not very close 2v1. Oh, and Hungrybox just kills them both. It's 2-2 now.
Now we'll see what Hacks and PB pick for their counter pick. And I honestly don't know what they're going to pick. They might try to ask them if they can go back to FD again. They might try to ask them if they can go to Dreamland again.
They could theoretically go back to Dreamland if they felt like that was a good option for them, but boy, I don't know.
I think in a perfect world, actually, they might want Yoshi's Story, but I bet they banned that. I think Pokemon Stadium might be their pick.
Okay.
It's got a big open space, low ceiling, and so I think that's to the benefit of Red Team here.
I mean, the low ceiling is nice when you can get the puff kills. That's a big differential on Jigglypuff.
Stage 1.
Is that Jigglypuff can be killed off the top fairly quickly compared to all of these other characters. Thing is, I'm not sure that Falco and Falcon have much to do there.
So Hacks and PP won on FD in Dreamland, and Mew2King and Hungrybox won on Battlefield in Dreamland.
A lot of conferencing going on between the teams here, trying to figure out what's going on.
What their legal stages were. And there's no bans in this best of 5, so I think
that's one of the rule modifications that they made.
That's right. I think they're going to look for Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
I think the occasional jankiness on that stage, it can go either way for 3 of these characters, but for Jigglypuff, it's definitely a detriment to her.
Yeah, I agree. Anything that raises the platforms higher on an already short ceiling is generally bad news for Jigglypuff. Now, they don't have a lot of vertical kill.
Right.
That's the one thing.
So the vertical kill might not be as big of an issue, but I think they're really going to like this open space. I think it's actually, the stage is even.
And an early loss of a PP stock. A little mistake there, and that's how quick Mew2King does it to you.
And the jab reset rest.
Mew2King trying one of his soft back air resets, but PP gets out of it.
Oh.
All right, so after that, we're already up 2 stock, green team. About 50% damage on those stocks. Oh, a nice knee by Max to pull back a little bit. Can Hungrybox keep these rests going again?
See, I think Mew2King spent a little bit too much time over there, messing with the needles, and they were able to start working on Hungrybox.
Odd choice of follow-up by Hacks there. Misses a second down air.
Oh,
could have got
great
a lot of
read.
punish, but is able to finish the off.
I love those empty hops in teams. They're just so good in teams because everybody thinks you're just gonna throw out an attack because pressure is so much better in teams.
Yeah, and grabs don't
so
just
much pressure.
come out. You don't usually use grabs.
Right.
So anytime you can toss a grab in there just to confuse it even more, it's a good strategy.
That was really great sight by Hungrybox, knowing that he had that window for that forward smash.
Hungrybox in danger of being down to 1 stock already.
Hacks needed to come in and interrupt Mew2King, but I don't know if he just missed him or just didn't see him or what, but that was the difference for PP stock. They're chasing that puff now. It's hard.
I mean, I'm surprised he's leaving him alone. He's down to 1 stock now. I mean, this is how fast Puff has been dying. And there's a ceiling kill, by the way. We're paying attention to that down tilt. Maybe I was underestimating that. Nice interrupt by Hacks.
Yeah.
PP gets a little caught, but now going to finish off Hacks there.
And now we're back to just about even. In fact, it's pretty much exactly even.
Red Team may even begin a little bit of a lead.
And I think
they've made some weird strategic decisions, Green Team, to split up their team. Again, Mew2King hanging back. Again.
Exactly. I think Mew2King's hanging back. Oh, that was beautiful.
Off the lack of a track button. Jigglypuff's going to start stealing lives.
Able to get that quick knee off, too. And
that puts
he didn't
them back
quite
in the lead.
get that DI that they wanted.
So they're back in the lead.
All sorts of nonsense happening. Mew2King, the benefactor, or the benefit of it.
Mew2King interrupts another possible rest. Hungrybox is cleaning
up.
Oh,
my goodness.
Jigglypuff back air into a knee combo, is that right?
Something like that. Oh, okay.
Rollout. Okay, so let's bust out the rollout again. Haven't seen that since round 1.
Hex.
And Falco's in a lot of trouble. This could be the game.
Yeah.
Very bad situation for Falcon as he's getting juggled right back and forth here. That's it.
And I think the difference was that in all those times where there was the scrums with the 4 people together, it just seemed like Green